Sounds like the Marlins are calling up Eddy Alvarez, the infielder slash former Olympic speed skater slash Miami guy. Great story, 30 years old, first time in the big leagues. He went on to tweet, Eddy Alvarez, upon hearing news of his promotion to the Marlins, drove from Jupiter to Miami so he could tell his family in person, didn't go in the house, yelled it to them through their front door.
So cool.
And Eddy, a Marlins infielder who just got called to the bigs. He's with the team in Baltimore as we speak. Did not get into action last night against the Orioles, but you were there, Eddy, at the alternate training site there in Jupiter. What were your emotions when you first got the news that you were going to join the big league club, and what made you decide that, hey, I've got to make that drive to tell my family?
Actually, spoke with Tim about it. I was already in Miami at the time. I have a baby on the way. It's due in a couple weeks actually. So I was with my significant other when I got the phone call, and I mean, I immediately thought about my family, especially my parents who sacrificed so much. So I wanted them to be the first ones to find out. So my great idea was to yell at them from outside the house.
And how did they react when they
I have to know.
when they learned of your news?
Well, my mother almost fell to her knees. Thank God for everything. You know, we sacrificed a lot. They did. And my dad, being the most witty, oblivious person that I know, asked me what was going on. So when I finally told him, he goes, I can't say exactly what he said, but it was a really cool moment for us. And it's been an incredible journey.
Eddy, we all roller skated when we were young. None of us turned into an Olympic speed skater. How'd that happen?
I don't think you were around Miami in the 90s when you would go in a Speedo to South Beach like I did.
Robert was. Robert,
I was right here.
Was.
We might have to talk about this after this episode, this segment. But yeah, you know, growing up in Miami, I got a pair of skates for Christmas, and my parents made it a statement to keep me out of the house as much as possible. And that's where it all began. I would go and cruise the streets of South Beach, and I kind of got found and introduced to the sport of inline speed skating, which is on wheels. And, you know, had a dream of becoming an Olympian. The only way to do that was to transition to the ice.
Wait, you got
So I did that.
found like a scout?
Yeah, these stopped me. And they were recreational skaters / toyed with inline speed skating, and they stopped my parents and told them that I should try the sport. And when I did, I fell in love with it.
Eddy. And in the
What you
meantime,
got?
you were just hitting bullets in the gap and picking and grinning? What?
Oh man,
Transition me to
You know, baseball was always a part of my family. Growing up, I mean, I come from a Cuban household, which is, you know, very strong baseball ties. You know, my brother played 7 years in the minor leagues with the Dodgers. You know, I just always knew that baseball was going to be something that I attempted to do later in my athletic career, just because I knew that speed skating was something that needed to be kind of a ASAP thing, because the sport is very young and it's driven by young athletes. So the baseball was my first passion, my first love. I'm pretty sure I was banging things around the house before I could even walk. It was just, I knew it was going to be a part of me for the rest of my life, no matter what.
Eddy, you win silver at the Olympics in Sochi in 2014. And then, as you mentioned, you decided to go back to your first love of baseball. I'm wondering what parallels can be drawn from your experience as a speed skater to what you experience on the diamond. I mean, I imagine that the only thing that is similar is base stealing or base running. Is there anything else that your speed skating experience can apply on the diamond?
Well, it's definitely not the outfits. Let's clarify that.
Right.
Those tights could be uncomfortable. But I get asked that question pretty often. And besides turning left, I don't think there's much similarities. What I do give a lot of credit to speed skating is my lower half control, and I think that transition into baseball immensely helped my swing.
Okay.
So just understanding the balance between each leg, in a sense, because it's incredible the amount of G forces we create carving around the ice, going, just shy of 40 miles an hour. It's pretty intense.
Eddy, on this show, we read Wikipedia as fact, and yours says it's true. Like, we think everything there. It's true. Everything we read, we have gotten in trouble. Yours says American short track speed skater. Can we update it and say professional? But you're a professional baseball player now.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure my dad is the one that does the Wikipedia updates, but
we'll edit it after this
I
interview.
guess that has to be changed now.
On the double.
Hey, go ahead.
I was going to ask your favorite Olympic moment ever.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm going to have to say just walking through the opening ceremonies. But if you were to ask me, like, as outside of myself, as a Olympic athlete, it was the Apollo Antonono 500-meter race in 2006, the Torino Olympics, where he won gold. And I drooled over the idea of that race because he explained that race to be the perfect race. And for an Olympic athlete to train a lifetime and dedicate your entire life for that one race, for it to come together, it's something that we can only hope for as athletes. And just trying to achieve that every day. I know it's really difficult as a baseball player, but I know that I can make things happen if I just bring the best of my ability to the ballpark every day.
I'm in on that.
Nice kid.
All right, take me inside. So yesterday you show up to the yard, the Marlins. I got to tip my cap to the Marlins, right? I went and did 30-30. I was really taken aback by the athletes walking by. And then you guys are forced, I know you were at the alternate site, guys are forced to sit in a hotel forever. And you guys went out and played a pretty darn clean game last night. So what was Don Mattingly's message to you guys?
I mean, the intensity in the clubhouse was ready to attack. I mean, it was tough because I know that they shut the guys down in Philadelphia, but also what the public doesn't know is that they shut us down in the alternative training site as well. So when most of us got the word that we were coming up here, we understood that we still have a job to do, and you could see that the clubhouse was ready, and I could see the other athletes just feeding off of that, and Donnie's the same. Donnie is an incredible leader, and he makes his presence known, and again, we feed off that.
Eddy, before you go, one mystery box question: Michael Jordan or LeBron?
Ooh, shouldn't be tough.
I can't wait to get feedback on my Twitter about that.
I said Aaron Judge was the face of baseball. I got killed.
Look, I'll be completely honest because I respect both athletes immensely, and I look up to them and the way they have succeeded in their careers and the class that they both have with the amount of attention that they receive. I have to go with Michael Jordan.
That baby.
That baby.
Gotta go with Jordan. And the reason why is because I recently watched his documentary, The Last Dance.
Yeah.
And that guy is programmed differently.
Yeah.
Assassin.
He's a jerk, right?
What?
You see, now what you say is a jerk, I say he's a leader.
I mean, you
Eddie,
can be both.
different forms.
You can be both.
He don't get it, Eddie.
You can be both.
You don't get it.
You can be a raging bleep and still the greatest competitor of all time.
The real elite ones are different mentally. You're not buying it?
Oh, no.
We're all molecules.
I'm not buying it. Hey, before we let you go, how can I do a backflip? Because we got video. This is amazing here.
Robert, it's not happening.
Look at this.
Eddie.
Eddie, how?
Robert, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I promised our media girl, our social media girl, that I was gonna do one before my opening day for my career here.
Well, good.
Pre-game. So I guess keep an eye out for it.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to bring the Ozzie
Like
Smith
no
back,
running
man.
I love
jump,
it.
nothing.
I want it back.
I love it. Hey, man, your story is amazing. Congratulations on all your success. Good luck the rest of the way, and hopefully we see you in the lineup very soon. Good luck and stay safe, you and your Marlins teammates.
I appreciate
And
it.
good luck
And
with the
thanks for
baby on
having
the
me,
way.
guys.
Yes, that
Yes,
too.
thank you. Thank you.
Take care, Eddie.